The world is full of traps ready to weaken your masculinity. Too many men are being conditioned to accept weakness. Amid the storms of life, Stoic philosophy emerges as a beacon, illuminating the paths for men to navigate through the traps that seek to weaken their essence. This is a call, not for blind resistance, but for deep reflection on what it means to be truly strong. The image of the lion, majestic and indisputably sovereign in its territory, has long been a symbol of strength, courage, and authority. However, the analogy of the lion willingly giving up its strength leads us to a profound reflection on the fragility inherent in even the strongest beings when they allow themselves to be influenced or subjected by external elements. The lion, by losing its strength, not only compromises its leadership position but also becomes vulnerable to the dangers it once controlled and dominated. This image serves as a vivid mirror for men who, amid societal pressures and expectations, may unconsciously sacrifice their authentic inner strength, becoming susceptible to life's pitfalls. Masculinity, when viewed through the lens of integrity and authenticity, transcends mere physical strength and enters the realm of character and virtue. Men, like the lion, possess an intrinsic strength that does not manifest only through physical prowess or domination, but through the solidity of their principles, the firmness of their convictions, and the consistency of their actions. When masculinity is compromised by mistaken choices or by adopting beliefs and habits that dilute the essence of being, what is lost is the power of authenticity and integrity. True masculine strength lies in the ability to remain steadfast amid storms, to maintain integrity when faced with compromise, and to stay authentic in a world that often celebrates falsehood. Authentic masculinity, in its purest essence, is a journey of personal elevation that unfolds not at the expense of others, but through continuous self-improvement and the diligent practice of virtues. It is a path built on the cornerstone of integrity, where each brick is shaped by wisdom, courage, justice, and moderation. The man who authentically seeks true masculinity does not feel the need to diminish others to stand out. He understands that his strength and value emanate from his own character and actions. He understands that true elevation is not measured by the subjugation of others, but by his ability to elevate himself by continually seeking wisdom and performing actions that are in harmony with the virtues he has chosen to cultivate. The Stoic man, immersed in philosophical reflections and practices, realizes that true strength lies in the ability to be a pillar of wisdom and stability, not only for himself but also for those around him. He does not seek power through domination or belittling others, but by cultivating an inner strength that remains unshakable in the face of life's adversities and challenges. His journey is one of constant learning and growth, where each experience, whether success or failure, is seen as an opportunity to learn and improve. Stoic masculinity, therefore, is an expression of quiet strength, a presence that inspires and uplifts, and a life that, by example, encourages others to seek the path of virtue and wisdom. True masculinity manifests in the nobility of assuming responsibility with genuine pride and an attitude of integrity. A man who takes responsibility for his actions, decisions, and the course of his life demonstrates not only admirable strength of character but also positions himself as the master of his own destiny. He does not shy away from mistakes or seek to blame others for his failures or challenges. Instead, he faces them with resilience, understanding that each obstacle is an opportunity in disguise, an invitation to evolve, learn, and grow stronger. This perspective renders him immune to the traps of the world, because even amid adversity he remains guided by an internal compass pointing toward personal growth and development. By taking responsibility, a man gains control over his life, holding its reins firmly. He understands that failures and mistakes are silent teachers offering valuable lessons to those willing to learn. Instead of allowing failures to define him, he uses them as stepping stones to reach higher levels of wisdom and skill. This attitude not only elevates him but also serves as a beacon to others, demonstrating that true masculine strength lies not in infallibility but in the ability to rise after each fall, learn from mistakes, and move forward with dignity. Responsibility, therefore, becomes an expression of his authentic masculinity, reflecting strength fueled by courage and a relentless commitment to self-improvement. Failure, often shrouded in negativity and seen as a symbol of weakness or incompetence, is, when viewed through a discerning lens, a vital component on the path to growth and success. The Stoic perspective on failure removes its stigma, elevating it to a relentless master whose lessons are invaluable. Men who embrace Stoic principles realize that every failure and mistake is a precious opportunity to learn, adapt, and grow stronger. They see failure not as a dead end, but as a detour leading to new paths, new discoveries, and ultimately, a wiser, more resilient version of themselves. Stoic men do not fear failure, they welcome it with an open mind and a willingness to learn. They understand that failure is not the opposite of success, but a necessary step in the journey. By embracing failure, they explore their weaknesses, understand their limitations, and, crucially, discover how they can overcome them. Failure, therefore, becomes a guide, a compass pointing to areas that require attention, development, and improvement. Through this process, men build resilience and develop wisdom forged in the fires of mistakes and challenges, emerging not weakened but strengthened, not discouraged but inspired to pursue their goals with renewed vigor and a brighter, enriched perspective. Stoic philosophy, with its emphasis on reason, virtue, and self-determination, encourages critical awareness of laws and regulations. Not blindly submitting to external mandates is not an act of baseless rebellion, but rather an expression of wisdom and autonomy. Men who adopt a Stoic posture are encouraged to evaluate the laws and guidelines imposed upon them thoughtfully and justly. They seek to understand not only what is prescribed, but why, and whether these prescriptions align with ethical and virtuous principles. In doing so, they ensure that their actions and decisions, even when compliant with laws, reflect unwavering integrity and a deeper sense of justice beyond mere obedience. True masculinity, illuminated by Stoicism, manifests as the ability to act with virtue and integrity even when confronted with agendas that may divert a man from his ethical path. Discernment becomes a vital tool, enabling men to navigate the complexities of laws and social norms while remaining anchored in their principles. They become beacons of justice and morality, demonstrating that it is possible to live within society, respecting its laws, while maintaining authenticity and ethical congruence. This balance strengthens a man's character and inspires others, showing that true strength lies in the ability to remain virtuous amid conflicting agendas. Body language, with its silent eloquence, weaves a powerful narrative about who we are, our confidence, and the convictions we carry. The body often speaks louder than words, conveying to the world a glimpse of our inner strength or weakness. Awareness of how we present ourselves, from the firmness of a handshake to the straightness of our posture, is essential in expressing solid, authentic masculinity. Men who use body language to project their inner strength communicate a confidence and resilience that is respected, establishing themselves as figures of credibility and leadership. Authentic masculinity, rooted in strength of character and integrity, should be visible not only in words but also in actions. The way we move, the space we take up, and how we interact with others should reflect our inner strength. When body language aligns with our beliefs and values, we create a congruence that is felt and valued by others. This cohesion reinforces self-confidence and builds a reputation for authenticity and trustworthiness, showing that true masculinity is a harmonious blend of internal strength and external expression. Youth, fleeting and precious, is a fertile period for planting seeds that can blossom into a future of prosperity, wisdom, and well-being. Stoic masculinity sees this time not as an era for unbridled indulgence, but as a crucial opportunity to sow seeds that will shape the future. Being proactive, investing in personal development, and contributing to the community strengthens the individual and lays a foundation for a lasting legacy. Men who recognize the potential of their youth create a path benefiting not only themselves but also future generations. Rooted in virtue and wisdom, Stoic masculinity encourages men to be active agents in their lives and communities. Investing in oneself is a commitment to growth, empowering men to contribute meaningfully to society. This investment extends beyond personal development to the wider community, where Stoic virtues can create lasting impact. Thus, masculinity is not only a personal journey but one intrinsically linked to the well-being of others, leaving a legacy of strength, virtue, and positive contribution. Stoic philosophy encourages reflection on the true essence of masculinity, urging men to live with virtue, wisdom, and authenticity. In doing so, they become immune to the traps that seek to weaken their strength, emerging as pillars of integrity and wisdom within their communities. Together, we can forge a bright future where true masculinity is celebrated and fully lived.